Hey, what's up guys? Hello and welcome to the Halo Forge Epidemic. This is Oakley HiDef and I'm here to bring you a map that I just recently made, and this is Infected Ravine. So obviously it takes place on Ravine, and what you can see here is it's going to have an above ground area that's going to be sort of an abandoned facility which with a bunch of bunkers that'll go underground. So you can see here a bunch of cover for the flood as they come in and attack the humans. What you'll see is the humans will spawn over here on the side of these walls, and then they'll make their way down into the bunker. The flood, on the other hand, will spawn on the outskirts of the walls and charge in at the humans, chasing them inside. Now on the inside you'll see a bunch of different levels. There are basically 3 different levels that the humans can go on, and here you can see they're going down further to the very bottom. What I did when I created this map is I wanted to have unique gameplay experiences, so each room will have a different way to defend it and promote different gameplay. So one of the favorite parts of the map is right here, the elevator shaft. So you can see players can drop down, but getting back up it's harder. And what this does is it creates sort of the bottom of the map where humans can congregate, but once they're down there they're stuck and the flood can get them. So that kind of cancels out the effect of them being able to camp down there because the flood can just swarm down. Over here you can see another one of the 3 entrances to get into the base. Here this is level 1. And here's another place that you can hold at, and we'll show some gameplay of that later, but basically you jump on these rafters there and then move over. Now we're moving around level 2. You can see again an area where humans can provide supporting fire through those windows right there, and then you can see you move further down into this large amphitheater room, and then you can continue on going down the map further into the room with the elevator. So you can see the flood moving along. This map was meant to be played with the default flood mode. I played a lot online and I wanted to create my own map, so this one is going to reflect what I feel flood should be like. So I created a large map with lots of opportunities for players to try different camping areas, try different techniques and strategies. And so what you'll see I've done on this map is players can actually use their armor abilities very effectively, especially in here. So what you'll see is right now I have Promethean vision, so that's going to be very useful on this map because since it's multi-leveled, you can get a sense of where the flood are. That's going to be very important. You can see if they're hiding around corners. And what you'll also see is, right here, for example, you'll be able to pick off the flood. So Promethean vision is going to be very important on this map, and I wanted to accentuate that. What you'll also see is players can use invisibility, which is going to be useful, and then they can also use the hard light shield. So in the tight corridors that I've created, that's going to be very, very useful. And we'll show you gameplay of that later. An example of it is right there with the humans holding out in the elevator, and with a bunch of people with hard light shields you can actually pretty effectively block the entrance, and you'll, as I said, get some gameplay of that in a little bit. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to all the testers who are in this. Thank you so much, guys. And Duquesne23 dropped into the game, so I appreciate him coming and helping test. If you guys haven't seen his channel, I'll put a link up here. He does Halo 4 videos, Halo 4 news, and he's a racer, so you can see him right there. And what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and show you this area here. So as I was talking about with the different places people can camp out, there are different strategies. So this one, for example, is a height advantage type of defense, whereas the elevator one is just, you're back against the wall. The advantage of holding out here is you have a height advantage. So the only way the flood can get to you is by jumping, and that's a different dynamic I wanted to accentuate. Another area you'll see is this, basically this air shaft here, a small access tunnel that players can get into. So it zigzags, and what's cool about this is if you get a number of players in here with shotguns, you'll be able to defend it pretty well. 2 entrances, so combination of shotguns and hard light shields will be pretty good at holding that off. So that's an alternate place to hold out in a confined area than the elevator downstairs, and it gives you more room to back up, whereas the elevator shaft, though there is only 1 entrance, it's pretty short, so you don't have as much room to back up or support yourself hiding from the zombies. Also, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, we are the Halo Forge Epidemic, and what we do is we provide Forge tutorials, we create maps, we take map submissions, and then we go ahead and feature community-made content. So this is going to be the first in our series of maps that we feature for Halo 4, so stay tuned. Myself, I'm Oakley HiDef. I do most of the Forge features as well as Mr. Pokephile, and then I do the aesthetic tutorials. And right here you can see the hard light shields effectively blocking out the flood, and that's something that you don't get to see on most maps in matchmaking. There's never really a narrow path where you can block out, and so I found that dynamic to be really fun. But you can see it's not overpowered because just by the sheer amount of chaos that you can see in here, you know, the humans will get overrun, so it's by no means overpowered. And that's what I like to do in my maps. I've been forging Infection for a while, so I make sure they're fair and balanced and fun for both teams, because you never want the whole idea of a map to revolve around exploiting a certain area or only one team having fun. So I did as much as possible, you know, to promote that. And over here you can see the sheer chaos of being in the elevator shaft when the floods start coming in. So yeah, everyone in default setting is going to have the shotgun and pistol. Pistol is good if you want to hold out upstairs, but otherwise on the inside I would definitely recommend the shotgun. It's going to be a saving grace. And what you want to do in this room is probably have a couple people here and then another guy posted over there outside covering you with a pistol, and then you would alternatively cover him. And here you can see me as the last man standing, running around, and I'm actually able to survive pretty well, so I was pretty proud of myself. Got some good gameplay right here. And the nice thing about this is throughout the map, it's pretty relatively linear, so you'll have a roof over your head for the most part, and then you just look down one or two paths. Though the paths are wide, it does help you know, allow you to hold out just like I'm doing here. But anyways guys, this has been Oakley HiDef with the Halo Forge Epidemic. Make sure to like the video and subscribe, and if you have your own maps that you'd like to submit, follow the link below to our forum on 343 Industries. See you guys. Peace.
Gosh, I thought you'd never shut up. Anyways, why don't you click my side of the links and be on your way?
And you can hang out with all the squeakers over there, or you can come over to my side where we're squeaker free.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, his side's all about Justin Bieber.
Wow, that was a bit uncalled for. Call of Duty side over there.
Okay, yeah, bring up Call of Duty on a Halo channel. Great, now all the comments are gonna be about Call of Duty. I hope you're happy. I hope.
I guess I shouldn't have done that. Well, we're gonna get a lot of.
Yeah, great, just great.